plugging those wires. No, over there. Put that back. No, stop messing with the soundboard. Nope. Fish, where is the script? Ah, here it is. Is this even done? You finished script, right? And prepared notes for guest correspondent? What does that sound? There's something in the station. Did you leave the door open again? Anything could have wandered in. What do you mean there's no door? I know station is outside, Fish. We still have a front door. Oh no, it's those pesky raccoons. Hide the spruce juice. We're so high up. How did they get up here? Well, we are already late, Fish. Unmute the mic. Let's go on air. Wait, Fish. Why is light red already?
We're experiencing technical difficulties. The featured broadcast should begin shortly.
Darn it. Oh. Fish, plug in those wires. No, over there. Put that back. No, stop messing with the soundboard. Nope. Fish, where is the script? Ah, here it is. Is this even done? You finished script, right? And prepared notes for guest correspondent? What does that sound? There's something in the station. Did you leave the door open again? Anything could have wandered in. What do you mean there's no door? I know station is outside, Fish. We still have a front door. Oh no, it's those pesky raccoons. Hide the spruce juice. We're so high up. How did they get up here? Well, we are already late, Fish. Unmute the mic. Let's go on air. Wait, Fish. Why is light red already?
We're experiencing technical difficulties. The featured broadcast should begin shortly.
Wavelength stream. Now are we good? Hey, okay. Hopefully, now we're good for real. Why is that one peaking so bad? I'll be fine. There we go. Okay, well, you know, first stream in a month could be worse. We at least figured that out right away. And didn't stream for like an hour and then realized there was no volume. I looked over right away and the mic one wasn't doing anything, so that's fun. Hi, welcome in. Thank you. You love the intro. You are here for the perfect stream, BH, because this is there's a lot of editing, a lot of back end work here for Fishywata. But that said, I haven't really shown off Fishywata in a minute. And the sun's going down, so our radio station, our favorite best new radio station, should be on soon. Have to go make dinner? Absolutely, no worries. We will press on. The video effect over the top as well. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. I also like the intro has that, hey, just a heads up, this stream's gonna be really stylized. Same thing with Wastes. I guess it didn't say that before, but hopefully you're good, because it's... If not, I mean, that's fine. Don't watch. Because if you're here for Aerington content, you are here for way over the top editing and like layers and stylized content, which we have got down very well. So, VHS effects in full effect. Sun going down. KCOD radio should begin here shortly after dark. But before everything else, I think it's time to just do a little tour of where we're at. Let's get a nice, pretty, like, vantage point, and we will explain some of what's to come. Which, come to think of it, of all the places to be streaming at night, I don't think Fishywata is lit up, because it's a forest. So, I mean, oops. But welcome to Camp Fishywata. Should we do a cool effect right off the bat just so we can show off Fishywata well? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's make sure it works. Okay. So this is Camp Fishywata. Camp Fishywata is a group collab project between I know, right? I'm so hyped. So much effort. And you wonder why it takes me like a month or two before I actually start a project. But this is Camp Fishywata. It is a collab project I've been working on for probably like, well, working on. It's been going on for 6 to 8 months now. I started this because I was struggling at my base, and so I was like, this area is now going to be a campground. And Fish in a Suit got really into it, so all the terraforming and like landscaping, these amazing trees, that's Fish in a Suit. I'm not great at that. He is great at drawing creepy pictures of monsters and making awesome trees. So this is my kind of thing, like the campground. What I can never remember what it's called. The mess hall, creative room, that kind of thing. And then we've got our camper van here, and a bunch of different group projects. So like this is Oliver. Oliver's got some tents over here. There's Paul's tent. There's Liv's tent. Neat has worked out here in the water a bit. We've got a monster somewhere, like a little green blobby thing. Neat. Hi. I just mentioned you. But oh, there's a creeper over there. Oh, that's the wrong button. I have to do it the other way or it doesn't work. There we go. Okay, so we have a problem right off the bat. Because we have... Let's go to our house. We have removed... Oh, and then Leonie built that awesome treehouse. It's beautiful. I love it so much. As with all of our projects and things, super branded. You're gonna see these colors everywhere. This. I essentially want. Oh, we have a box here. I essentially wanted to make the next Yeti radio thing. Needs here to lurk. Party for birthday. Heck yeah! Thank you. That's exciting. Thank you. I don't know, that came out weird, but no, that's super awesome. Have fun. Have a great time. Okay, what I was getting to is it's dark. Our favorite radio station is on. Let's go ahead and start start the best radio. We also need to dial this in though.
Welcome back to favorite best radio. The
BH.
Big Fish.
Waste.
Cape Cod After Dark.
Okay, we will have to dial this in.
After Liv's tea party, I could not sleep for a week.
On game.
Because that would be too
Would that be
long.
on game?
But with a dash of Ollivander's magic, I can sleep in daytime.
I'm gonna
We can
assume
have
that's
radio
way too loud because that
all
looks
night
too
long.
loud.
So, my night owls, tune in, don't tuck in, and let's get music rolling. And remember, be safe out there.
Oh, it's game because that is OBS. All right, I'm assuming that's too loud. That's quite loud in my ears. So let's see, and we're up here, so we want this like way down here. So KCOD Radio, if you weren't here for Wastes, is another entirely brand new 2-hour and 20-minute radio station. That's 80s themes. It's so good. I love it. Stowe is a trooper for putting up with me just lobbing voice line requests at him for like months straight. However, the goal of the radio station is to be in the background as if we're listening to the radio the whole time. So, if that's too loud, I need to know. If that is overlaying us talking or too loud while we're talking, I need to know. So we might break our 80s theming here for a second because I would prefer to check that. We'll check that once at the beginning of everything. Archie! And then go from there. Archie, we are checking our volume. I am on my own YouTube, so it's not liking that. Doesn't want to tell me I'm streaming on my own YouTube. Also, I should do the obligatory. We are on Twitch and YouTube. Most of our chatters have been on YouTube today. Okay, volume sounds good to me. We're going to take your word for it because I am too slow to figure this out anyways. If Stowe starts talking over me, let me know and we will fix that. That is very fixable. Okay. So many things happening. I've set up so many things and I was like, this is going to be... I was still worried about like talking and what we're going to talk about, but I've got like 70 thoughts going on in my head right now. Okay, are we safe in the immediate area? What is it looking for? There's a monster mask. Oh no, we don't have the right pack on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's go inside before we do something dumb. How do we not have the right pack on? April 25th. That does sound... Where is all of our things? We have so many things going on at once. It is overload. Server asset. April 28th, of course. Open pack folder. Wow. April 28th. There we go. I think like specifically these things are for me too. So a lot of what was added in this most recent pack is probably for me, so it would help if we're on the right thing. Okay, before we wander out into adventure too much and what is in that box, we are empty. We got nothing.
You heard? Outland's border has been getting closer to Earthwater. Some people may be scared, but not me. I am very brave orc. I just do not like Outerlands. Besides, I've been hanging with busters. We see weirdness, we zap it with void packs. We zap all kinds of things. It doesn't always work. But nothing is more fun than radio. Zapping music right to ears.
Still, it's so bright. Why are we so bright? I don't know why I'm so shiny. I should not be this shiny. Okay, we are empty. We don't have anything. We have some food. And I left 10 diamonds because I don't... Though it doesn't sound louder than you. Okay, I didn't necessarily try to talk over him there either, but hopefully that's good. If we need to go quieter later, we can do that. That's what happens when you bathe in moisturizer. I hate lotion. That is one, like, random fact that, like, slimy, oily, hate it. It's one of the few things that I genuinely, like, I really don't like. It can't. It is. That light is so dark. Do I just need to turn that off? There we are. Okay, fixed. It's just, now it's barely on. Do I just turn it off? Light not necessary? Oh. I can't look over there and look over there at the same time. It is barely necessary. Huh. Interesting. My lights have been way too bright for a while now. Then, if that's the case, especially if that one's not needed. It wouldn't be Channel 64 if we didn't... okay, not even Channel 64. It wouldn't be Aerington if we weren't, like, super hyper-focused on all of our background editing and stuff. To be fair, though, there was so much preparation going on for this that I want everything to be good, and I want to figure it out right away. So, we are in survival, obviously. Channel 64 is in survival. However, we have dropped off all of our things in the ender chest. We've left some diamonds so we don't run out of food, because I do genuinely hate getting food, and I don't think we're going to do any food things here. But we're going to start fresh. Is this going to stick? I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see. All I know is late game, I start losing some enthusiasm because I just have everything I need, and then everything I don't have just starts to get annoying to get. Or I just start buying it all. We need some kind of a refresh. Fishywata has always been that kind of project for me to experiment and refresh on, and so we're going to give it a try. We're going to start a new base up in that area once we get there. But first, we should probably see what's going on here. Amelia, first chatter on Twitch. Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, there are so many good things. Something lurks within the caves. I know where the caves are. And beetroot beer. Okay. Ooh, speed. Coffee. Nice. And we've got there's so many hats. And a Fishywata monster mask. Interesting. So I have heard tale of the Fishywata monster here in camp. I guess every camper does. It's just something that they make up though, you know, for you know, you gotta camp, you gotta get some word out there about the camp. So they got some guy out and they got a mask, so they got some guy out in the woods. Oh, nice. Hats on hats. Okay, we will take a sip of our beetroot beer though. You know, gotta have some beetroot beer. See if we can we like hit all of the buttons at once? Mmm. Delicious. You want a spoiler behind the scenes? It's not delicious. It's really gross. I have the opportunity to choose what goes in that bottle. I wanted it to be root beer. So I got some water, and all the others are water. They're just flavored water mix. There is a root beer water flavor mix. Root beer without carbonation is just syrup. It's like a zero sugar water mix, syrupy, like it's not good. I don't have to drink it, but my brain says that it has to be root beer. The perfectionist in me is torturing me. I could have put like just water in there, but that's no fun. All right, something lurks within the caves. I mean, it's gonna take a while to get started, so I kind of think we should go check out the caves. Amelia over on Twitch asks, "Where am I from?" I am from the United States. I am kind of in the, let's see. Bop, bop, bop. I'm just gonna say the state because I don't know how to describe what it is. Ohio. So I say ope a lot. You're gonna get a lot of opes. Pointed that out to my daughter recently. I was like, yeah, people from Ohio say ope. Like, nah. I was like, yeah, they do, and you're gonna hear it now. You might not have heard it then, but now that you know it's coming, everybody says ope. Okay, so we don't have any things. Going into Spooky Cave first is probably not our best idea. Don't enter, warning, closed to the public. But I want to. I love this. Once again, terraforming by Fish. Fish in a Suit has done an incredible job. Not only that, but Fish in a Suit and I have something in common in the fact that we've both gone climbing. So there are like holds and anchor points all along these routes. Some of them they've got legitimate climbing rankings. Amazing. And in other news, I watched Apex last night on Netflix. That's the first movie I've seen in a really long time that actually like did a very solid job of portraying climbing, and it was kind of pivotal in the movie. So impressive. What was the latest Jurassic World movie with Scarlett Johansson? They're climbing garbage. It was bad. And just the whole movie, to be honest. Sorry if you like that. Oof, we could get into a long rant on that, but we should probably progress at some point. Potatoes. Spot the potatoes. Stop. I'm guessing the dashes are blanks. Potatoes. Potatoes.
Had some complaints that our waste show had too many ads for DB sodas.
I want to say stop
Thank you for
to
I understand the concern. We have less. As well as some new advertisers for After Dark Show.
after.
Hey, everyone. I must tell you about DB Soda's new Camp Fishywata collab. Beetroot beer.
After
Beer,
roses.
though. It's root beer.
No clue.
Beets. Or,
No clue on this one. If anybody has any ideas there,
why is soda so confusing?
I'm open to interpretations. My first thought is potatoes. I don't think it's potatoes. This is your last chance to turn back. My last chance? This is the first warning to turn back. That one just says potatoes. Should I turn back? You've been warned. Who's leaving papers like this? This is like a fish paper trail. I don't think it is fish. But he doesn't talk much, and he leaves papers like that all over the place. What was our last? He sent me a drawing. He does drawings. Look at this. Look at this. Is that not like the creepiest little? That's what Fish sent me. Look, it's. How many pens did you use? It's super creepy. Why do you send people things like that? I love it. I hate it's something. So that's what I'm saying. Like, this looks like a fish kind of drawing. Noviella over on Twitch. How's the stream going so far? Very good. Very slow, but hopefully we have fixed all the broken things, which is what matters on a first stream of a new series. It's how Fish shows love. I get it. I agree. We are. Nope. Scoutmaster Jones Bugle. Oh, okay. We also have like zombies and stuff in the nearby cave. This looks like. So if you've played Pete, there is a tall, scary monster guy. That looks like me, but with the hat and scary. I wanna. Can I? Don't. We're gonna take Fish's drawing advice and don't look away. Okay. Oh. We looked away. I don't think I've laughed as hard as when the tall, scary monster guy got Paul. Understandable. We don't have anything. I don't even think I've slept over here. I don't know if we should go further. We should definitely go sleep. Oh, why did we leave the fence closed? That was not smart. And it's nighttime. Unfortunately, our amazing climbing routes are not super climbable in Minecraft. Thank you, Archie. I still need to set my spawn. Absolutely. Like, that's super important. Thank you for saving me. How long have I been playing this game? I have been playing Minecraft for a very long time. We have been making content for about 5 years. I am from Ohio, and I have to say, if this is general chatter, I appreciate it. I appreciate you being here. If this is leading up to you selling art, you can leave. Unfortunately, that is not something I'm interested in, and I do not appreciate when people waste my time. However, if that's not what you're here for, I apologize. I don't want to be rude. However, it's a common thing on Twitch. We get people here that pop in that lead on conversation just to try to solicitize. And that's not cool. It's really not cool. So if that's what you're here for, you can go ahead and move along. If it's not, I appreciate you. I have been doing this for about 5 years. I make my own assets, all of my own stuff. Everything you see on stream will be made from me or from my friends on Channel 64. And I am from Ohio. We say "ope" a lot. But we already said that earlier. Back to the cave, I guess. Back to the scary peak Scoutmaster. Should we here, is this gonna help our thing? Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. Aw, man, I want a litter, but now that it's like an actual bottle, it feels wrong. I'm an avid Minecraft litterer. You stay there. The zombie sounds are not helping here. Can't see behind me. We could just like fall. Is there anything? Oh, an axolotl. Wow. Okay, I don't think there's anything else. I think this is just Spooky Scoutmaster Cave. That is okay. That's okay. We should probably get to the stream portion of streaming. Like the survival Minecraft side of things. Oh my goodness, we're friends. Yes, Archie, we are friends. I don't think you want to do this climbing route. Very spooky. Oh, wait, what? Okay, leave it to fish to build with an iron pressure plate, but... that is awesome. That's so cool. I have the most talented friends making things like that just for a little bit to find. He's so creepy. I love it. We should make a game. The end goal of Fishywata is to make games in a place worth visiting. It would be cool to have a game where Scoutmaster chases you. That would be very cool. Hello, welcome to camp. Yep. Whoa! Ooh. Where's the ghost button? Where's the ooh. Does that work? I don't know if that works for you, but I'm Aerington. I don't know if making ghost sounds over ghost button really works, but why am I see-through? Is that shaders? Yeah, that's a shader thing. Actually, of all the series that I considered running no shaders, this one looks really good. I just don't want to play without shaders. I thought about it, but we're not there yet. We're not there. It's been a long time since I've played no shaders. They're fine. Should we? Ooh, camera. Feel like we should continue our tour a little bit, but at the same time, we haven't started anything yet, so I think we're gonna go back and like actually get a little bit started. Oh.
Sometimes it is nice to get away from St. Ripley, out of the overgrown city and into the woods, which is also overgrown, but it has beautiful view.
What is it looking for?
For another station. You know, I am training fish here on K-Con. Maybe he can make a good DJ someday.
Fish doesn't talk much. What is it looking for? Does make me wonder if we should have like thrown something on the pressure plate. But probably not. Probably not. Okay. BH, I'm back. You missed the Scoutmaster. I don't know if you've played Peak. I don't know if we're friends on Steam. We should be. But you missed the Scoutmaster. Liv prepared a beautiful little adventure for us. We haven't done anything other than that. You have never seen the Scoutmaster. Oh. Okay. We'll go back so that we can take a picture. Because 1, it's amazing and worth taking a picture of. 2, it's not that far. 3, you missed something awesome. And 4, I have a really cool picture taking effect that I want to show off. Okay, so essentially, short version, Peak is an awesome game where you climb with friends, and if you are the slowest one, occasionally you can get chased down by somebody that was left on the mountain a long time ago called the Scoutmaster. Here he is. Liv made a creepy version of me. All right, let's oh, where's our buttons? Let's see if this one works. Nope, that's the wrong button. Oh, that's the wrong button. Oh, our brightness was already on. Well, that's so much worse. Oh no, what have I done? I hate that. So apparently our brightness was already on, which is awesome. Love the brightness effect. Scoutmaster in the dark, so much creepier. That's what I meant to hit. Our photo button. I want to turn it. Let's go ahead and turn the brightness back up because we are going caving here in a bit. I am so incredibly proud of that effect. It's so good. We just knocked out like 2 out of the 3 effects. Run. Wait, you didn't see me. Kind of want you to move. You're not moving now. Are you stuck? I kind of hate that he's not moving worse. Oh, he's looking at me, though. Are you looking at me? No. I hate this worse. He's not moving. Okay, we're leaving that guy there. That guy can stay there. All right. Beetroot beer time. That guy can stay there. Back to... Not even back to. We need to, like, actually start some progress. It's fine. This is a long-form stream series project. Speaking of long... We need a... Where's our signs? We need to come back over here. This is not done. What goes under here? More barrels? We need to fix up. No! Twitch didn't notify you. That's no fun. Welcome in, sweet. I love this ad.
Magical experience of your own. I on over to Ollivanders today. Pick up your inheritance. Inheritance available to all citizens regardless of lineage. Additional spellcasting abilities sold separately. Ollivanders is not liable for any damages caused from misuse of magical wand. Cast responsibly.
That is Creamsicle. It is Creamsicle! Yeah, I asked for the lines, and the first set, she did, like, the lines that I asked for, and then all of a sudden, she's like, I'm gonna do an old hag. And she goes, the hardest I've ever laughed listening to somebody's voice lines because it was so unhinged. It would just went from like, all right, here's the voice lines you asked to I'm gonna do an old hag. And I used it so perfectly. I was like, all right, that's the whole feature of this now. The whole point of this ad is that you are a witch that then drinks a potion and now sound... Oh, this is great. So good. There's a part of me that logically says maybe I shouldn't spend a month working on a radio for the background of a stream. And then there's the part of me that hears every little bit like that and is like, that's worth all the time in the world. I love it. I don't care. If you're here for Aerington content, you are here for that level of extra. Good. Good, because it's insane and it's here. And there are bits like that every, 4 to 5 minutes because I did every other song. It's so good. I love it. Okay. As much as this is technically supposed to be at nighttime due to the radio, we are not doing this all at night, and I am not going to a new area in the dark. We will die. It's too spooky. Also, we're in a forest, so it's not really all that lit up. I don't know if that's going to be a stream one of these times. We're just going to have to work on lighting up the forest. But it does need done. This is Oliver's. I haven't been in here on stream or in game. There's a hole in the floor. That's cool. I like that. Ooh. Oh, the ball is there too. Ping pong. Billiards. Oh, it's the little chalk thing. An arcade. The billiard rack. That is sweet. Oliver, this is really well done. The moose. So I don't know how many people have been to camp. I'd love to do camp memories. I don't know if I have that many. But I will say this moose triggered one. Because there was definitely some kind of camp song we sung about the moose. Sitting in the water. That's all I got. The moose. That's all I remember. Also, I'm sure that is not a... I mean, I guess it could be. I don't think that's a cross-cultural... Aerington A-frame. Look at that. I didn't know that I had placed that sign. Good. All right, cool effects again. Womp. This is where we are going to be building for a while. So as you can see, hodgepodge right back there. Beautiful. Beautiful hodgepodge. Camp Fishywata. And we are going to build an A-frame right up here overlooking. This is going to be kind of like either the rich people's place to stay or like camp leadership kind of thing, camp management home. All I know is it is going to be our base for the next while. However, we have no resources, so we should probably do that. Oh, did you break? Oh no, has the effect broke? Oh no, wait, whoa. It's delayed. Oh no, we are doing... Oh, I'm on screen. I'm not supposed to be on screen right now. There it goes. It got it. It just didn't hit the... Okay, that's fine. We can fix it. The land has a lot of potential. I agree. I think we'll level this out a bit. Remove some of the trees so that we can like kind of oversee the valley. The camp. Make a little balcony right here. So that we can see down to... Yeah, you can see a lot of the camp from here. It is great. All right, we need... I was going to leave myself some cobblestone so that we didn't have to do that, but I didn't, so I guess we are doing a wood pickaxe. Unless I used one of our... 3 of our 10 diamonds, but I don't know.
The other day. Knock, knock. Who's there?
Da, da, da.
Nah,
Such a bad. Doesn't even work. Classic day one Minecraft then. Yes, I want to bring some of the BH. I'm going to get back to your question too. I want to bring some of the excitement I had with my Fathoms project, the early day survival, just survival gameplay back. I've really, the longer you make content, the more time it takes, the more you really get away from survival. And I'm really hoping that streaming like this can open up some windows back to the just genuine enjoyment of playing the game. So we're gonna do some classic survival for a bit. Do we have good netherite tools in our ender chest? Yeah, we do. Are we gonna touch them? Not for a while. I said earlier, like, it might last, it might not. We might get miserable by the end of stream and already cave in. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, we're going to give it the good old college try. BH, you've asked a loaded question, and that's why I've held off for a second. Because I'm so excited to tell you how it works. I would love to tell you all about my genius. Haha, no. I'm back from the ads. Oh, perfect, because I didn't tell... I held off on telling what was going on anyways. So it is a lot of Stream Deck magic. I have figured out more and more what my capabilities with Stream Deck and OBS are, and I'm still learning things that are really obvious that I didn't know. But essentially, what the Stream Deck does is has a list of commands in which it will turn on the overlay, which is the CRT screen style. It will turn on a video, which has the numbers going up. It will play a sound effect, and then it will hit the F4 key. Oh, and it'll take my camera off the screen. So there's like 5 things happening all at once. That one does have a little bit of lag. If you're paying attention, like, it can't do all of that at once. So there's a little bit of like stagger start. Most of them are pretty quick. So like our, well, I don't want to take a picture of that, but here, we'll take a picture of this beautiful sign. Wow. That one's pretty quick because it's sound effect, screen flash, F2. But the other one is a lot of layers. And you gotta stop getting me excited about patting my own back here, because I have jokes. I have cool effects and things that are coming. Thankfully, the lag just adds to the VHS effect. Perfect. How is the stream? Like, quality-wise, I mean, obviously it's VHS, so it's gonna look a little degraded anyway, this is the point. But I found out recently, in rendering KCOD, so my first render of KCOD radio, full effects with all the things I did, was over 300 gigs. It was insane. I was like, this is taking so long. What's going on? It was wildly broke. Turns out noise. Oh. Who called?
Oh, hi, Fish? We're out camping in the woods. Camp Fishywata? Yeah, out in Fishywata. We were supposed to check out in the office for the campsite, but no one was there. This is the only number we could find on a calendar. Anyways, we just wanted someone to know we were here. And so
That's smart.
Come on, we'll pay in the morning. I guess we'll try to pay in the morning. Bye.
Why couldn't they get in the they should have just been able to get in the camp office. It's very smart. We're gonna go real life for a second. If you're going camping, absolutely check in. If you're going out in the woods, make sure somebody knows where you're going, so that you don't get lost or disappear and no one knows where to look for you. Yeah, no, the camp office is right here. Oh, look, the calendar. Ooh, a computer. I wonder what, ooh, we could find all kinds of lore there. Oh, no!
It's locked.
Oh, it's being so long. It's delayed.
How many of these do you think I recorded?
Okay, well, the delay there is a little bit of a bummer. Okay, well, it's just an acacia door, though. I want to go inside.
Door won't open.
It's an acacia door.
I'm not going to open the door.
It kind of doubles on the audio. Okay, we'll fix it because it's taking a long time to work anyways. Ooh, we might not fix it. Oh, I definitely know what the problem is. Oh, no. Okay, we're gonna fix it. It's gonna take a second. There are 17 of those. Let's see. Properties. Nope, not properties. Audio properties. Advanced audio properties. Okay, actually, it won't be too bad. This is just, so let's see. Here's KCOD. KCOD's on 5. Thank you for calling that out. There is so much effort put into everything here. I very much want to know if something is broken. I will say I don't know why it's taking so long to play, but I also fully understand that I am pushing the absolute limits of what OBS will let me do and what my PC will let me do. So, I mean, to be honest, some days I think we're just lucky to still be streaming. Like, for example, KCOD is a video so that it'll pop up the song names. That's a 2-hour video playing while we're streaming. So, like, it's crazy some of the things we can do. So, like, for example here, check the top right corner. Bam. Song name. That's because the radio is a whole video. Okay, let's try again.
Locked.
Ah. That's it. I want in, though.
I'm not going to open the door.
Stop. Just open the door.
It's locked. Yes, I know it's an acacia door. I know I could open it, but I'm not gonna, because it's locked.
That's my favorite one. Okay, so we'll have to come back to the camp office. Obviously, something in there is not ready for us. Behind the scenes, I haven't done the computer yet, but I definitely want to do the terminal puzzle type thing. Not a puzzle, but like 80s style computer with lore. That's not a first stream thing. So for the time being, it's locked. I can't tell you how just over the moon with myself. Some days I'm like, man, I really don't deserve to make things this funny and stupid and good. I enjoy that bit so much. I was like, people are either going to absolutely hate how stupid this is, or they're going to ask me to go back to the door every 5 minutes. Go try the door. Go try the door. The best one, in my opinion, is that it's locked. Yeah, there are 17 of those, so you definitely didn't hear all of them, but we heard my favorite, so we've moved on. My favorite.
Guest corresponded with the
Ooh, radio. Coolin'.
Good evening, Earthwater. Your weather for the evening is... This just says spooky. You had me come to the studio in the middle of the night to say spooky? Really? I do not write scripts. That is Fish job. I just read. I do like pajamas, though. Do they come in orc size? No, my mother made these. I suppose I could ask her to make you some, but, you know, she's very busy with other things. Anyways, back to good stuff.
I very much enjoy the radio cut somebody off bit and just go to the next thing. Earlier at the CBH, that's insane, super cool, very cool. I wish there was some better ways to customize streaming output, etc. Yeah, that one was surprisingly not bad. The problem is I just had to, there are 17 of them. And I had to figure out how to make that work with the random button on the Stream Deck. And the random button only lets you do certain things. So like the random button won't let you do a random list of 7 other commands, which is what I do with most of my things. So I had to make each command once, and to do that, I had to make them all videos, and so yes, all of those are videos playing as well too, so it makes sense that it's struggling. And then on top of that, each one has to, okay, we're gonna litter, but it's biodegradable, it's fine. I've lost my train of thought. The train has derailed. They were all random. They had to... Oh, so what I was saying, though, is that I learned about making all... So 90% of the time when my sources in OBS... This is super nerdy, like OBS stuff, if you have any interest. But most of my sources, like when you turn it on, it just starts playing. However, the problem with that was that when I went to my live streaming tab, this one, as opposed to like the chat screen or the soon screen, all 17 videos played at once. So it's just me screaming at you when the stream starts. It's locked. It's locked. It's locked. It's locked. It was horrible. And then the one lags out because it's the last one. It's like, I could open the door, but I'm not gonna. So I figured out that you can have them there and just have them not play when you start the stream, and then you can use the play pause function, which is way better. Way better. That's such a simple concept. I didn't know that existed. So now I have a bunch of things that I'm gonna have to second guess at some point and be like, could I, could I do this differently? Because I definitely have effects that are broken because of that, or that I did extra work to make work, because I didn't realize that it just didn't have to play when it goes active. But it's all part of the process. And arguably the most exciting thing about learning new things is, or trying new things is learning how to do them better. Let's see. Archie needs to let some lanterns oxidize. Ugh, gross. Watch you on the TV. I'm on TV. Whoa. And let's see. PH. Yeah, while I've been trying to add more cinematic stuff, it's been tricky to get them all to work. Something I've had a lot of fun doing is having monologue music to play when I switch from Brawl. B-roll. Duh. Monologue music to play when I switch from B-roll. Yeah, that's fair. Let's see, how would I do that? I'm curious. That's a cool idea. I want all these saplings.
Caught after dark. Earthwater's own KCOD radio, AM 570.
Yay! Her voice is perfect for that. That's Lucy Tiger. I think... Okay, what was I saying? Having monologue music to play when I switch from B-roll. I don't know. I guess I'd do a play pause on some music. Depends what kind of music I'd been using. I've not been using Spotify for too much lately. Obviously, all my radio stuff. The BH Brawl sounds like a great idea. I mean, that's true. BH Brawl does sound like a BH idea too, to be fair. Like that if BH was like, hey, we're doing the BH Brawl this weekend, and I'd be like, okay, yeah. Wouldn't even question it. It absolutely sounds like something, just a bunch of me throwing hands. Yeah, sync it up with the music. Perfect. Syncing up stuff with the music takes so much extra time. But man, the level of quality that it adds immediately is incredible. I have been doing a little side project for later where I have sunk stuff up with the music. Oh, it's so good. I messaged all my friends. I was like, I make Minecraft videos. I don't deserve to make something this cool. It really does add so much quality. I don't remember why we were talking about this. Stacy, hello, welcome in on the YouTube side. Again, obligatory notice, we are streaming on YouTube and Twitch. So if I'm responding to other people that you don't see, that's probably on the other side. However, both sides are pretty much getting the same experience, and I'm very happy to have both people. Music to sync in gorgeous. Music in sync is gorgeous. I'm gonna take it like that. We have to sleep. We're gonna have a problem because we are late channel 64. The chances of there being, like, we're not just gonna happen upon a sheep. So we might have to spend one of our allotted diamonds, it was a very clever idea of mine, on wool. Though, I don't know, we do have a delivery. I haven't seen it anywhere. We're supposed to have a delivery of banners from Lucy as well. I don't know if those are done yet. We could go check the mess hall. Let's go check that quick. And while I walk over there, let's check up on stream. PH Brawl sounds like a great idea. Just a bunch of me throwing hands. I think the most recent stream was an event where everyone was dressed as BH. I mean, that sounds exactly like... Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh, dang, I thought we were safe. This is a very open-air building. Okay, so this is the mess hall. All these white banners... So whenever I'm designing stuff and I want banners, banner-wise, I just leave white banners around, and then I like message Lucy and I'm like, hey, look at all these spots for banners. Because she is the Channel 64 banner maker, and she does an amazing job. Ooh, somebody's collecting seashells. And then, let's see, with heads, if I'm building with like decorative heads, I just, I leave player heads and then I figure it out later. Okay, I don't see any banners. We can check in here, but I don't think it's in the kitchen. Okay, that's fine. We're good. I need to remember... Ooh, speaking of... Here, let's do the camera button for this, because we need to fix this. Screenshot. That's something to fix later once we've got like extra barrels and wood and stuff. Which we don't have right now. That door's locked. Can't go in there. Archie's back. Back on YouTube. Da-da-da. But no, I have been working, let's see, going back to the music in sync. I've been working on a spy intro. I've had a running thread since before Channel 64 of a spy agency called The Bad. And I haven't done anything with it. It's just something that existed from before Channel 64, and so I've just been hiding references of my history. It's like a white, red, and gray and black kind of like color theming, and so I've just been leaving builds around with those kinds of things ever since Season 1. So when Perry's came back, which is originally where that spy agency was, I thought it would be fun to do something with that. So I don't have a plan yet, but I have an intro started to do something with that. And it is so sick. It's so much cooler than anything I have the right to create, I think. I don't want to... Well, we can... Yeah. It'll be fine. We can grow more azaleas later if we need to. I was gonna say, I don't want to, like, cut this down if I want the bushes, because I don't have iron yet. We have to get iron. Iron? Early game adventures. All of the fun things. Let's see, we've made it an hour in, and I have not stopped rambling yet. That's good. We're on a roll. How high up? Can we go lower? I don't want to go too much lower. We might have to bring the ground up to here, because I don't want to go too much lower, because I really like this view here. I like that we can see, like, the tops of buildings and, like, things over there. Not necessarily what each one is, but that seems like a very realistic view from the top of the camp. So we're going to keep as much of that around as we can. I say as if we're going to build our base this episode, this stream. Ugh, I doubt it. We don't even have iron yet. I guess we do have wood, though. We could start doing some plans. At least make, like, the deck. We're gonna run into some issues materials-wise eventually, one way or another. Especially because I want it to have a hot tub. I just think that'd be cool. Like, way off in the back, hot tub. Do these, like, do I have to do this? I always break them up so that, like, it's gonna fall, but, like, is it? I have to, right? It's not gonna decay if I don't disconnect it from the other tree. I've never stopped and thought if that's necessary. I think it is. There's a reason I do it, right? Right? I think it decays? Will it? I've always separated them. I thought there was a reason. I might. Good hot tub or a ran down hot tub?
The four of us were out camping in the woods. We heard something out there. It was around our tent. And there was this
Ew.
this horrible smell. And the growling. Oh, the growling. Oh, and the tent next to us is just gone. It's shredded, man.
Not decaying over here, though.
Is this a prank? This sounds scary. I do not like.
We could leave that one. I'm gonna forget. Let's leave that leaf, and if it decays, then we're right. And if it doesn't, then yeah, we have to break them. Archie, I always do. So I will say that there has to be a reason to our madness. I know, right? I was like, I don't know for sure. I think there's a reason. I haven't thought about it in a long time. All right, the rest of the stream is us watching this leaf. And drinking beetroot beer. I'm kidding. We will be drinking beetroot beer though. 'Cause it's delicious. And only has a little bit of dirt in it. But that's okay. Dirt's good for you. Probably, like, especially Fishywata dirt, maybe? That one's connected to the spruce tree, so I think it'll stay. Well, I mean, technically, though, if leaves are touching over here, then... Like, if a leaf were right here, it'd be touching that leaf, which would be touching that one. So if I didn't break them apart... Like, how far is the range? I think we gotta break it. We can leave it. I can't leave it. It's gonna bug me. It's gotta go. It can stay. It's, Okay, it's not going anywhere. I don't think that's how that works. The range is weird. Dirt will help us grow. Granny Beaverton always said, a little dirt don't hurt. It's good for you. Keeps you grounded. So dumb. Okay, what do we need? We have no spruce saplings. Okay, we're gonna have to take down this spruce tree because we absolutely need some spruce saplings. I can guarantee you I built with a ton of spruce saplings. With a ton of spruce. What is that? Oh, that's ugly. We're gonna have to take that birch tree down, too. Well, we'll disconnect it from this other tree, since that is the consensus. At least that's what I took from the conversation. And on the bad joke, I'm leaving. Joking. Okay, bye, I guess. Understandable. You've got to have boundaries. So it's appreciated. Just like, nah, that was too far. You've crossed the line. I'm leaving. I wonder about that angle. Like, what if they're touching in the corner? Is this Tetris style? What about this one? This is gonna be a thing, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know. We have some server edges going on here. Look at that. Look, because that one doesn't belong there. Some updated chunks right along the line here. I think that's gonna stay. It's amazing the things we do to... Oh, it didn't. Huh. The things we do to procrastinate getting iron. Thanks. Thanks, Archie. No, surely not, right? I didn't think it was going to break. I'm surprised. Wow. But then those are still there. Why? Those aren't touching anything. Decay already. Oh, no. Oh, no. Honestly, I don't think iron's our problem right now. We need coal. We're gonna have to keep running back down to our camper. Sometimes I don't know what's in my pack. Oh, PFC commercial. We'll take this with us.
Now serving healthy alternatives like vegan burgers, golden carrots, and even normal carrots enough for our classic menu. Hurry over to BFC Beat the Rush.
Burder, burder. Oh no. Oh no. Hey guys, let's go shopping. I think it's time to get our wool. This path does not connect yet. Well, there's another to do. We need to connect that path. The tea party. Beautiful. Aw, M's still waiting. Why are you still here? I should probably tell you, that's an armor stand. That's not M. Anybody that doesn't know our level of extra might legitimately think that I'm just sitting there. No. It's an armor stand. It's fine. That would be so funny, though. You just leave a character off screen and they're just still there. I guess that's the wonder of... This is where you chose to oxidize? What are you doing? Archie, why are you oxidizing them on the sidewalk? This one is for me? Well, not the... I want the oxidized one. To be fair, I've been in the ground all season. Also, I wouldn't put it past them. Yeah, no. That would be funny. Let's see. Oh, the villagers over there. I'm jumpy. Hey, that's the roof of my house. There. Understandable. What color wool do we want? I think it's time to look up our build drawings. We're not doing a schematic. We're drawing. We're playing in creative. But I worded that poorly for the but. There is a drawing. I just haven't looked at it in months because we haven't been working on Fishywata in months. But I have to show you. Gotta stop saying but. Buts. It's my notebook. I shared this last stream or a couple streams ago. I don't know if you've seen. I put covers in. It's so cool. I love it. They didn't go in well though. That was way more difficult than I expected. Where are I got tabs. Can you see? Yeah. We got builds, video, streams, merch. And then at the back it's just got movies. Got a list of movies I want to watch. Okay, so we need to check out builds. Wait, no, I think I put it with streams because it's stream plans. Da-da-da-da. Some of this I did not redraw with holes because there's this much scribbles. And I was like, I'm not redrawing all of that. If there were spoilers there, you are lucky. Good for you. I doubt it because they're months ago, and if it's spoilers, then it's probably just outdated ideas. But it could be. Could be. You never know. He likes adding butts to all the sentences, and he cannot lie. I'm pretty honest. Pretty honest here. I do like adding butts to sentences. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Our notes are horrifyingly minimal. It says blue, dark, red, cobble, spruce, A-frame. Or we got a lot to work off, guys. This one doesn't even have a picture of the hot tub. All right, we're gonna have to check our list again because I'm pretty sure I drew the hot tub. I think this is the only song I found that had words in it.
Nighttime is right time.
ACOG Radio.
After dark. Why is DT in horror movies always saying, be safe out there? people being dangerous? Wait. I said be safe out there. Is this scary movie? Surely not. Earthwater is very safe. Only scary things are in outer lands. Though, they have been getting closer. I'm sure we are perfectly safe here. There are no spooky monsters here in Earthwater. Anyways, let's play another song.
You know, there's a part of me that was like, at least the notes are straight to the point. You're right, they are very. There's a part of me that was like, HeyCod interrupts my stream a lot, and that's not good. But there is another part of me that's like, it's kind of nice to have a little break every once in a while. But like, all right, just stop talking. Here, have some free entertainment. Have a minute to catch your breath. Because I am diehard, like, if you're streaming, you should be entertaining. And you're not entertaining if you're not talking. So, that's my thoughts. So I try to talk the whole stream long. But that's also why when we're done streaming, we're done streaming. We hit 2 hours or whatever, I'm gone. When the social battery dead, I'm out. Because I want you at my, I want you to have, I want to be at my best for you. And once I'm not, then we're done. I don't, I have organized this very well. I don't see it. I'm pretty sure there was a picture that had, I could have condensed and gotten rid of it at some point too. Maybe there wasn't anything other than the hot tub. And if that's the case, then that's fine. Oh, original Fishywata monster drawing. Wow. There. Right there. There were my original designs. And there's the t-shirt. I have more costume things coming today. So first of all, for the amazing thumbnail, all of this was to decide which sidestep. All of this was to decide which color wool to buy. Because we have limited diamonds. I think we're just gonna buy my typical. I should probably do white, but white we can dye pretty easy. Okay, that's fine. We're okay on food for now. Let's head back. Amazing thumbnail. Very much like that. I think we're gonna do this blend of real life and Minecraft for the thumbnails. That is my goal. That is what I like. I think in general, obviously with what we've been doing lately, we're doing a lot of blending real life and Minecraft. Blending real life and Minecraft? That's ridiculous. Who would do that? So anyways, new thumbnails have me in them. So I had to come home from work yesterday, trimmed up my hair, took the trimmers and just went, and then immediately was like, ooh, that was way shorter than I intended. But it's fine. I think I like it. I don't like it as much as what I intended, I don't think, but it grows fast enough. We'll be fine. So, had to do that, had to shave, had to look all decent, and then set up a green screen and a bunch of photos or a bunch of lights in my living room. And had my daughter take a bunch of really dumb pictures of me, pretending to hide behind trees, holding a bunch of Fishywata props. So that was fun. That was fun. It was weird. But that is, that's what I do for fun, apparently, so that's cool. Ooh, phone call.
Fish? Please answer me. There's just two of us now. There's this thing in the woods. It's got like fits or something. We ran away as fast as we could, but I think we just ran further into the woods. We tried to stop by the mess hall, but all the doors were locked and we could hear it following us. What's he saying? Is he going to help? Forget this. We gotta go.
Okay, like it.
Ixnay on the mentioning child labor, eh? Ah, it's fine. It's fine. Listen, we just took pictures. It's fine. Anyways, all of that was to get back to the fact that I ordered more costume stuff. I told her, I was like, you think this is weird? Just wait till my Amazon packages show up tomorrow. I was like, I got shorts. She's like, oh, like khakis? And I was like, you wish. I got 80s short shorts with the stripe down the side and long socks. We're going all in, baby. I have no clue how I will get full body in photos or what will happen there, or if I'll just go take a Fishywata photo shoot just for fun. We'll see. I don't know. But that's a thing that I've spent real life dollars on for my real life job. It's nighttime again. Let's see. Metaline says, "Hey, what's up? Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm gonna go ahead and be rude right away this time and say, hey, super excited to have you in the chat. If you are here to sell art, you can be on your way. If you are here to enjoy super heavily filtered, awesome Channel 64 Minecraft content with all kinds of lore and awesome editing bits, then stick around. Awesome. Bats. We might have to prioritize some lighting up. That might be a between stream thing. Get some glow lichen and go crazy. Go glow lichen crazy. That guy concerns me. He's gonna have to stay over there. These guys can kind of deal with themselves. I was hoping they would have dropped already. How much hearts do you have? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Dang. Hey, we got a carrot. Why did that? I guess we have updated. Oh, it's got a carrot thing. Oh, there's a creeper over there. I don't want to make a hole in this place and like make a huge mess. That's concerning. Does random people selling art happen often? Too much. It's my biggest complaint about Twitch. I think there is a lot more discoverability on Twitch, which is fantastic for where I'm at. However, that means that people will discover you and try to sell you art. Even when your screen and overlays look like mine do, where it's very clear that I am already on top of it. So really, I haven't seen people trying to sell art. Really? Really, BH? That is mind-boggling. Archie says on YouTube pretty much every stream. Yeah, lately it's been real bad. Ever since I went to Twitch, that is what I get a lot of. We can filter out a lot of it. However, we'll have people that will pop in, have whole conversations for like a half hour, and then drop in with, by the way, I sell art. Do you want some? And I'm like, no. Which is like the most dedication, like good on them, but also just the worst way to do it. Time-wise, because I've invested time in them, they've invested time in me, and then there we are. That's the most frustrating one, and so hopefully I am coming off all right. I mean, it is frustrating, but I don't want to turn away the wrong person either. To be fair, Sweet started following me on Twitch, and I might have given you that speech too. I don't know, and if so, I'm sorry. I try not to give it unwarranted, but there are some signs. Hey, where are you from? How long have you been playing Minecraft is a very common, like, or not even Minecraft, this game is a very common generic game playing buy my art kind of thing. Oh man, the door-to-door salespeople are evolving. It's exactly what it is, though. Yeah. Oh, wolves got hit. Thankfully not. Okay, good. I was gonna say it's possible. I don't know. From the other side of things, am I handling it well? Like, is it? I'm not too mean, right? I genuinely like don't want to push people away. That's the last thing I want to do. However, I don't want to waste my time or viewers' time with somebody that doesn't want to be here. That's bad for everybody too. So I also don't want to like put all that time in and then get frustrated either, because then if I'm frustrated, you can tell. That's no fun. That's bad too. So no, not at all. Okay, I hope so. I think that's fine to do so. I mean, listen, I am nothing if not like corporate speak adept, but if there is a way to better approach something, I'm more than happy to learn and adjust. Especially if like, I mean, you guys are noticing this stream, so that's in and of itself not something that I want to be part of my stream experience. I mean, we're talking about it this time, which is fine, but like, you know, we don't want to talk about this every stream either. That's no fun. Unless you get on board and you start having fun with it too, then again. but then I don't want my viewers bullying. I don't know. I think we're handling it well. I think we'll have to continue to handle it in the way that we do. And hopefully over time we you know, continue to build our audience, and our audience consists of less people trying to sell art. I think the craziest part though is I genuinely cannot believe that BH does not get consistent people trying to sell art. That's insane. Paul, welcome in over on the YouTube side. Because no, we get it very consistently. Ooh, Archie, Prime sub. Thank you. Your new subs goal of 10 was just completed. My new subs goal, I didn't know I had a subs goal. I also didn't know 10. That is exciting. Thank you very much. I put a thing there. Why didn't that show up? Buffering. Give me a second. Or should I say tracking? Isn't it tracking on a VHS where it's like... Oh, that'd be a cool button. Push a button when I'm stuck thinking and the stream just goes... Rewind would be cool too. We should do a rewind. Where's my notes? Notes! Oh, call. Good, listen to that while I write my notes.
I don't know what to do. I managed to escape, but I broke up on my own. I ran into this cabin by the sea and it's all run down. The door is broken. I can smell something. I don't know if it's near me or if it's just the waves. I keep thinking at any minute I'm going to see those three eyes staring at me. I'm so lost. I just want to go home. Oh no.
I think this is prank. I do not like scary stories. This is not funny.
It's very dedicated that it's the monster's not real. But I don't know. That's creepy. That sounds scary. Archie, let's see. You need one of those technical issue screens. Like the old creepy one with a girl and a doll. What? You're gonna have to send me that off screen. What do you mean? Okay, technical issue screens. I know what you're talking about. We have one that plays during the intro. A creepy one with a girl and a doll. I have no clue what you're talking about. Like a jump scare one? That sounds horrifying. I must see this. We still have... Oh yeah, we absolutely have brightness on, because you can see and it's not dark. I can see. Oh, that's weird, because I can see with the brightness now, too. That's fun. Before, so anybody that's been in streams before, I did finally fix it. All of my stream stuff was pretty much done through OBS. So whenever I hit the brightness, it just cranked the gamma. And man, it destroyed the video and the screen. But this is better because now I can see too. So I mean, this is way better. It was about time that I upgraded to the Minecraft stuff. No more flashbangs. That's true. You're right. I didn't even consider that. You're right, because now when we go outside, you can actually see too. I will say the part I don't love is that means that I can leave it on the whole time. Because it was on earlier and I didn't mean for it to be on. Which is fine, but that means I can just walk in and out of any cave without hitting the awesome button. So like, for example, I'm going to use this as an opportunity to show you the awesome button. Because this is one of my favorites of the new stream stuff. That's so cool. That's amazing. Also, look, you can't see nothing. I haven't been recording the shorts format of this whole stream. That's horrifying. What a bummer. Oh well. No shorts of the first half of the stream. Hopefully nothing amazing happened. We'll turn the brightness back on. Archie, I'll have to look at that after stream. I'm very curious on what that is. But yes, man, I really wish I'd had the shorts format going. That's a bummer. I think most of the things that were super entertaining were, well, obviously the Scoutmaster, that's a bummer, but everything else has been stream asset related pretty much. We're just drawing our hype on all of the cool things I prepped. But it is the first stream, so I mean, that makes sense. Let's see. The radio. We're going to talk about the radio a lot. That's standard Channel 64 Aerington content thing at this point. However, I wanted to point out that the calls, those are members of the Lotus SMP. And man, they did a fantastic job. Those voice lines, the voice acting, sounds so legit. I am extremely happy with it.
Alright, let's try again. Stream day, stream day, stream day.
This is Shenko.
Something to do on your next stream while coming down to the Orange Pony. Prove your mettle by jousting your friends in the base. Level up your jousting skills at the Orange Pony Inn and outdoor activities. Located in Unswater, just follow the trail south of Fishywata. I had to catch my breath a little bit on that.
I love leaving like the people, what people say, or them like giggling after a take in there. It's so genuine. It's so much fun. Shenko sent me Shenko sent me the voice lines and didn't understand like the American like kind of like the good old classic Sunday kind of like monster truck rally commercial. So he sends me the first take and he's like, Sunday, stream day. And I was like, no. But he got in the face because he got to that line. He's like, I recognize that. In the face. I was like, okay, now go back and do the rest like that. So funny. So good. I genuinely love it. But what I was saying is earlier, the Lotus SMP did a bunch of the very heavily acted lines. We are going to... So all of Fishywata on some level is prep for, it wasn't originally, but at this point it is prep for a collab event, which will be coming up too, where we hang out with the Lotus members here, and then they've got a camp on their server that we would go to and hang out, and they've got some awesome games. So eventually we'll have to make some games and stuff too, but obviously the Aerington side has always got a heavy dose of lore that we're working on. We need to... Let's go ahead and convert all this. We're gonna have to get some torches. And then hopefully we can get we can at least start getting stuff lit up, because we are having issues with progressing when we've got creepers everywhere. Aerington Fall on YouTube says, Aerington breaking the fourth wall to talk about how something is made as usual. 90% of Aerington streams are probably that, Fall. You are right. I have done that several times this stream alone. So I don't know. I guess you could argue that my lore side of things is not perfect, but it's fine. Speaking of that side of things, costume-wise, I don't know if you've noticed, but we're wearing the same. We've got our Fishywata camp t-shirt, and a whistle. I'm not gonna blow it because that would be horrible, and all the rest of the house is sleeping. It is early on a Saturday. We do have the hat, but my hair looked decent enough that I didn't throw the hat on. Merch? Merch? Channel 64 merch? Channel64smp.com? No, seriously though, the hat, incredible quality. A lot of the merch is very awesome, and we've all tried it and bought stuff before we ever announced to the public. But I will say, the hat is probably the highest quality thing that they've sold. The hat, and then there's a beanie hat too. That's very cool. And there might be stickers coming that are really sick too, but we're waiting for Liv to get them to tell us if they're amazing or not. Creepers are creeping. They are. They're making this very difficult. I haven't seen a single spider because we need string. Maybe we can... Can I steal from myself? I'm going to steal from myself, but only in regards to what's already here at camp. If there's some string around here... I guess we can try that. At least keeps us further away. It's not looking good. I was hoping to find a string or a bow and arrow would be nice. Just something to get rid of the creepers. I really don't want to... I don't want to break anything.
It's as rare we have nude ones this late at night. Wait, why they call it nude? Because it is new? But it is so late. It's night. Anyway,
There's
it seems
kind
that
of.
someone has emergency report. Oh man.
Thanks, Applesauce. I need help. I done lost Jasper. I know he's always missing, but something just ain't right. He done wandered into them outside lands and's been spouting nonsense. And no, I don't know where he... Here he is. Oh, there you are, Jasper. Hey, stop eating that cactus. Go on now, get.
Go leave. Thanks again, Cousin Elzon, for
Good old Jasper.
brilliant journalism.
Always running off. Okay, creepers are creeping. We've got string. We can get a bow. We will get enough to, I just don't want to break anything. We'll just count this as somebody running over and giving us a decent bow. At the end of the day, the starting fresh thing is my decision. And it might be a dumb one, but I don't want to break stuff, so... We've got a basic bow so that we can start knocking off creepers that are around our house. Mortal Kombat ad is really a jump scare. Oh, you got ad bombed. I hate to say it looks good though. It really does look pretty cool. Video game movies have come a long ways recently into like actually respecting the source material. I will say though, I watched the new Silent Hill. It was very disappointing. I think I was thinking of the new Resident Evil, because the new Resident Evil is supposed to be really good, and I thought, oh, that must be the Silent Hill one. No, it wasn't. It wasn't good. I was disappointed. I don't know on the new Silent Hill one, or Resident Evil one. We'll see. However, let's see, back a little bit. Archie says, maybe in lore you're a Deadpool-style character who can break the fourth wall. It's canon. I mean, that's how it works, so I guess that's how I do it in stream. I guess streams have always been that kind of way, too, so, like, streams are for behind the scenes. I try to find the balance. I have been doing lore. I don't know if anybody's noticed. I don't point it out a whole lot, but I mean, I made the whole radio, so if I'm responding to the radio, or like the door earlier, like, I'm responding to it a certain way, like, I made it. I know what it means. I might not be saying that, but I'm trying not to, like, I think my biggest thing with lore and finding the balance is, like, trying not to make it too cheesy acted. It's gonna have some of that, obviously. Lore is gonna have some cheese. I'm just not like the full roleplay type of lore person. I'll do a little bit of subtle, like a little whatever works, you know, but like I'm not going full roleplay. I know my limits. I have done that. We did that with Frigid. And it was fine. I mean, technically, full roleplay dropped off there by the end too, because I was so terrified of all the pressure I'd put on it that my voice was shaking. So I was supposed to sound insane, and I sure sounded insane because I was losing my mind with fear by the last stream. No, obviously the lore is that you're self-aware enough to know the fourth wall exists, but not self-aware enough to understand that it exists. Fair enough, yeah. Little elf could... A little elf could deliver an uncharged bow if you'd like. I'm sorry. We figured it out, obviously. I was following the chat at the time, but I do appreciate the offer. Let's see. So this is going to be an interesting take, is because it's from BH, who can stream for 3 to 4 hours in character in an American accent better than most Americans. Good old Western accent. But BH says, I reckon the best lore can be where people are really going for it. Yeah, and you love drama lore. I mean, listen, we have a different level here of lore. We are the self-referential kind of like playful fun lore. And by we, I mean me. But I fully respect what you've done, BH. But I also think there are a lot of people that try what you've done and don't have the skill for it. I said what I said. Some people like it. That's fine. I don't want to call out names, but there are a lot of people doing the lore-based SMP thing lately, and that's fine. That's not for me. I like... It's not for me while it is for me. My thing is, I like showing the lore through the editing, through the style, through things like that. Because I think you can show it in a more genuine, like, we're standing out in the open. This is dumb. I think you can get more impact if you're not just like obviously pretending. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of, I don't know. I think you can elevate it is what I'm saying. I think it can be elevated with a little bit of effort. And that's what I love about BH's content too, is because there are like, there's B-roll, there's, you know, there's acting that's consistent and like long term, but like it's not just like full goofy. I find the best lore is the ones where people can show their own character in a lore way. Yes. I think my statement is that you can show it without just telling. I think the more that you can show, the better you're doing. The more genuine it is. I think there's a lot of people that go out there and like read their little lore book on camera and they're like, "Oh no, I can't do that because this is how it is." But you could show that, you know, like I'm sure I said it because I'm self-referential too, but like on some level I could go out and I'd be like, "Oh, I have to get all of the soda in Wastes. This is what we're doing." And like I said, I'm sure I did, but like in a self-referential way. But as far as lore goes, I showed it, you know, like we went out here and we just love soda. So when I interacted with BH, who is a much higher level actor when it comes to lore, I'm bouncing off the walls telling him about soda. You know? But also going back to like setting the stage, we need to bad at playing the game and doing this. Like setting the tone in the stage, like the whole radio is for that. Like I've set up so much lore that you could go listen to the lore of the whole season, like the whole series from start to finish, almost in the radio itself, which is on YouTube. You should go check it out. It took a lot of effort and editing to get that 300 gigs down to 30. Short story there. Don't use the like the graininess, like the grainy filter. What was it called? I don't know, like pixelated it, destroyed the quality. Or not destroyed the quality, like just it was trying to render out every grain or something, because it went from 30 to 300 gigs. It was insane. Okay, so yeah, Archie says dabbled in lore, but don't think he'll take it to that extreme again. I'm not skilled enough. That's not what I'm trying to say either, though. It's not about skill, it's about presentation. But it does take extra effort too, in my mind. So like, I understand that extra effort isn't for everyone, and I wouldn't want to force anybody to put in that extra effort if that's not what they're enjoying. BH says, when you're getting angry or emotional about stuff, yeah, there's a lot of, I'm gonna do old man speech now, but like, there's a lot of emotionally charged, like, yelling that people take for content, and it works. It's what my young kids watch too. It's not for me. That's not what you're gonna find here. I don't want to just go around yelling. At some point, it's just the same thing. There's a lot of like, I was watching hardcore videos the other day too, or like different, like just any kind of content where they're not saying anything. They're just saying everything they see a lot. It's really frustrating, but I don't know, man. I'm not gonna get into the, if it works, it works. I don't judge anybody for doing what works and getting views. My kid's watching it, so good for you. You're getting views. It's just not the level of content I want to make. I want to be a little more intellectual than that. I hope kids like it still, or people find value in my content, but anyways. Editing sometimes the best part. Absolutely. I had a series where it was the first time we had pre-recorded the whole thing. It was an amazing feeling to be able to use foreshadowing. Absolutely.
Actually, maybe we rethink fish call.
Do we pause for lore?
Go ahead, call.
Or?
Hey, radio guy. Can you play Dumb Ways to Die?
I did not take requests. Your voice sounds very familiar. Didn't you just have accident in the woods?
Oh, yeah. That. We respawn.
Oh, yeah, of course. Please do not call number again.
Okay. I was in love. No, that's amazing. It's so much fun to videos or things like that give you so much opportunity to do next level things. That's like the one thing from Wastes that I wish I could have done, but it is I wish I could have. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I don't know how to do it best. VATS. Anybody that knows Fallout knows there is VATS. It's a like virtual automated like targeting system or something like that. Anyways, you're looking at somebody and an overlay comes over them and goes and it shows all of like the hit points for each place if you shot them. I can do that in video. I did that in video. It's really cool. When people are actually there and moving around, not so much. That's something that wasn't an option. And it's really cool to be able to explore your limits in different mediums. And that's kind of where we're at with streaming. Like, we are exploring our limits in streaming, and really pushing boundaries, I think, in all of the crazy edits and stuff. And walking up to a door that says, it's locked, you know, like it's dumb, but not many people do that kind of effort. Okay. BH says, I love the soda bits. The sodas. I genuinely just got super excited about making sodas and making bottles. I don't know why. It was just a fun thing to do, and now I've got 4 different homemade soda bottles. So much fun. Just the real life of making things really got to exciting me, and I want to chase. My biggest thing right now is just chasing inspiration. Like, I think you're gonna get the best version of me. If it means slower content for me, then that's a bummer, but I want you to get the best version of me, and the best version of me is going to be the version of me that is chasing the things that excites me. And right now, that is soda bottles and radio stations. You know, like, is a radio station probably the best use of my time? Of a month of content making time? Maybe not, but it's going to give you the best version of me because it's going to give you the most inspired. Fall says, same thing that makes a villain different from the supervillain. It's about presentation. Yeah, it is. Exactly. BH does take a lot of effort for sure, especially when you're doing something your character would do, but your own morals wouldn't. Yeah, that's a weird line. I haven't played with that one too much. Kind of keep my characters as me, essentially, but that would definitely be a fun and scary thing to play with at some point. Ball. Everyone can write lore. Everyone can write good lore. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you just got to explore and have fun. Good lore or not, it doesn't, like, you just have fun with it. Whatever you're passionate about, people will enjoy. Doesn't mean everyone knows how to act it out in a way that's well made. Yeah, true. But doesn't mean that everybody's going to figure it out right away either. I mean, there's practice. It takes time, you know, time and effort and learning. And then like I said, there's different ways to explore how you present it. Maybe you find one that works better for you. Like I said, I don't consider myself spot on amazing actor. I don't avoid it horribly or anything, but I try not to like lean on it. I try to lean on my editing. I'm good at editing. Takes a lot of time, and I don't always love to do that, so I'm trying to follow what I'm inspired with there too. But like, why aren't we mining? I'm so bad at this. Archie, I think for me, I realize, because I have to look at 2 screens. It's so tough. It's so tough. I can't hold straight. We're bad at torching too. Archie says, I think for me, I realize I do enjoy editing quite a lot, and especially enjoy doing stupid stuff like Canadian Live and Archie. But my love for content is more focused on the artistic side of building. Yeah, I think it's really just chasing the things in the moment, like what you're excited for that moment. Ooh, clay. I like editing and I like doing certain things. but forcing them when I'm not inspired about them, I'm still going to make something awesome, but like I'm not going to enjoy it as much. So I'm trying to find a better balance there. And with focus on streaming more, that means that like my timelines are a little more chill. So like the other day when I came home and I was like, I don't feel like working on Fishywata, but I feel like making a spy intro. I spent my Monday night knocking out a good portion of a really cool intro. Like, did way more that night than I ever expected out of myself. Because I was inspired and excited to do it. So that's, I don't know. There's always going to be a level of content creation that is discipline and making yourself do things you don't want to. But there is also a lot of, it's very important to find balance. There's balance in everything. That's always what my conversations come back to. But like finding that balance is super important for you to continue to enjoy what is a hobby. What we're doing is a hobby. I'm not paid. It's a bummer, but it is what it is, you know? Like, you have to treat it like a hobby because the chances are it could be just a hobby. There's a good chance this never is what I get paid to do, and that's fine. I've come to terms with that because if I hadn't, I wouldn't be here. Because there's no switch that says I'm going to get paid tomorrow. I'm putting in this much effort, so I'm going to get paid. No. I mean, there's luck there too. There's luck. There's just finding the right people. And I'm not saying that there's not validity to putting more effort into that. But if that's all you focus on, it's going to be really hard not to burn out at some point and find the wall where you're not enjoying it because you're not getting anywhere, you know, because no one's watching. I don't care if anybody's watching. I'm making something sick and I'm going to watch it. This exists on the internet for me to go back and watch forever. This record of me and my friends and all the cool things we did, like, I'm going to watch it. My friends are going to watch it. That's all that matters to me. So Archie says lore is of lesser importance for me. That's totally fine. Like, and that's why Channel 64, you know, like we do have a lot of lore focus. I do love when other people make lore, but I've never, I can't say never pressured people, but never made it an obligation of Channel 64. You don't have to make lore. I want you to make what you're passionate about because that's what's going to be the best. If you force lore, you know, it's one thing to learn it. It's another thing to force something you don't like doing. That's no fun. Paul, there's a reason why people make a movie or show. They rehearse everything. Yeah, absolutely. It takes planning and practice. And Archie, it's absolutely important to go where your muse is heading. Like that build I designed for next season recently, very differently than what I've been focusing on, but I needed to get that out of me. Absolutely. Absolutely. Finding, balancing your time with what you are inspired for is super important. And also, I mean, on some level, again, going back to this is a hobby, leaving yourself some time and grace to just play games. You know, we run out of things to talk about on stream if I'm not doing things worth talking about. Whether that's playing other games, work, or life, you know, like, if I'm not doing anything other than making content, then we're not going to have anything to talk about eventually. We're just going to have content. And that only gets us so far. There is... Oh, we're going to run out of... Ooh, nice. There's water near us. We are near the thing. The thing? Don't want it to be there. Let's do here. Let's make a hole in case there is water right above us. BH, at the end of the day, we just love making cool stuff. Absolutely. Just love making cool stuff. I adore that you're here to enjoy it with me. But I'm gonna make cool stuff whether you're here or not. I like making cool stuff. It's really is all there is to it. I like making cool stuff. Perfectly worded, BH. We have to find... Man, where is the water? Well, we have clay. I don't know if I have any bricks in what I was hoping to build, but... clay is nice. Bricks are a good, like, accent for decoration, too. Oh, and pots. We're gonna need pots. Absolutely. Archie, I'm actively setting time in my schedule now for other gaming, moving, reading, etc. I need the break, but also it helps keep the creative juices flowing. Absolutely. I think the other day you were talking about a build that was kind of inspired by a game, and yeah, no, for sure. It's super important. Just to find that distinction, and then we do that with we'll play games with other Channel 64 members, and there are times that we get a little crazy and maybe play something more than we should. But
if you have idiot cousin or interesting story, you could be star of new segment on show.
That's impossible, I swear. It can't be
I would.
Not this morning. This morning you have exciting best bits episode.
That's fair.
Host will be sweeping off very bad stay up late show idea.
I think I might have lost it. But you were... Oh, I was saying that we play some other games, but it's also good for just community. Like, it's super good for the Channel 64 community, like, as the cast themselves, to hang out, to have fun, to be able to interact in a way that is obvious that we like each other, you know? Like, I don't always get that from other SMPs or big SMPs. And now that said, I haven't watched in a very long time, so my opinion doesn't mean much anymore. But I think it's super important to be able to see that in the people that you watch, like that they're enjoying it, that they're having a good time, and that these people get along. Like, that's important to me when you're watching. That's not only important, that's the part that means the most, is that, well, these people are having a good time. That's what I find the most entertaining, I guess, is what I'm getting at. Okay, let's do here. We should probably build something. Because I have a timer on the radio, and we are about 20 minutes of radio left. So I think at least we should get the starting platform. Did we have... Oh, we do have more of these. Good. Let's put this up here. Womp. 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 Well, like I said before, and I'll say it many times as needed, I'd rather a creator take a break for a year or two than stop entirely. Yes. I mean, I'd like to not stop for a year or two. Oh, that's a very long time. But no, absolutely. In general, the more balance you give yourself, the less massive breaks you're going to end up needing, I think. I think it's finding balance before you get to that point that's important. But it happens too, and that's all right. Again, it's a hobby, you know? Life happens, etc. Same goes for content. Takes time. Creators should always have the opportunity to take as long as they want to make it as good as they can. Yeah. Having time to play with friends is one of the best things. Absolutely. And thank you so much for being the entertainment while I finish some thumbnails. Of course. Absolutely. The Waste video is finally out. Well, I know what to watch after this. Gonna get myself ready for my event tomorrow. Love you all. Love you, bye. It's great talking to you, BH. Thank you for being here. A year of not making content. Who would do that? Looks around awkwardly. Ooh. I'll take the knife out. My bad, Archie. No, but we always want everyone to do what's best for them. Like I said, it's a hobby. I don't fault anybody for taking the time they need to make the best content they can and just prioritize yourself, your mental health, like what you want. I mean, honestly, what you want, because this is a hobby. Okay. We're going to have to do some real thinking here because we're building a little bit now. I think that looks about good. I want to go out with the slabbed edge so that it kind of like the hefty bit is in one spot. Can we? Is it gonna? I don't know if it'll matter. We could do well that, or we can strip the dark oak log. What a brilliant stream of mining with a stone pickaxe. Yeah, that'll look good. That'll look good. Yee! Honestly, though, the one thing I cannot plan for or promise anytime I hit the go live button is genuine conversation and like just getting on a roll. I put so much work into the back ends and all these like crazy things that happen on stream, but like it all falls flat if we're not just talking and having a good time. So thank you all for your side in that too. I really appreciate having you guys here and having a good conversation. This is our spy adjacent thing. You won't find it silly. I love that. So good. Our spruce has not grown up yet. We need more spruce wood. But no, I got a little distracted because that's one of my favorite ads too. But I can't promise perfect conversation every time. Like, you know, we're going to end the stream when I'm not feeling entertaining anymore. We talked about that, but sometimes you just have an off stream too. I'm super happy and proud that while we haven't done much, you know, this is a really exciting, solid start to what I want Fishywata to be. This blend of wastes with extra effort and editing, blend of frigid, you know, with a little bit of acting here and there, a bit of lore, and then a blend of Fathoms, which was just this fresh start to Minecraft and just enjoying the game again and just kind of playing in survival. Like, I don't know how the future of this will look or how often we'll stream. I don't have a perfect stream schedule planned or anything like that. But I'm very excited to continue working on this. Now, that said, we're not done yet. I'm saying this like we're wrapping up, and that's not the case. I wanted to make sure that you all know your part in this too. Like, your part in keeping conversation going is very much appreciated. Let's see. Let's see. Fall, I know, right? Couldn't possibly be anyone here. Archie, life was more important, and now it's a case of just wanting to come back in the right way. Absolutely. sorry for not being around as much. You don't have to apologize. Hitting that point in life where you don't have the time anymore. Understandable. You know, and that's where we lose people making content too, because, you know, life happens, and that's all right. There's nothing wrong with that. I was just talking to Stowe the other day, who, he's like, I'm not really a great fan now that I'm here. Like, I don't, I'm not around. I don't check the socials as much. And I was like, well, first of all, we hang out most evenings. It's not completely your fault that I keep streaming while you're at work. It's just bad luck, you know? But also, he's like, I don't check the socials that much. And I was like, I mean, we're not good at socials. So the post I made this week is probably just because I put so much effort into what's coming anyways, that I was like, well, I need to give a little bit of prep. Are we at the best time slot? Maybe not, but we got BH. BH is Australia, so I mean, we're getting a unique audience. And I don't know, I just like to knock this out while most of the family's asleep. I'm not interrupting anyone, and then I've still got the rest of the day to do the dishes. I need the little Leone button. I don't wanna. I put them off yesterday. I was supposed to do them yesterday. Instead, I watched Apex. It was good. Talked about that earlier. Sweet. Sorry, Aerington. I got kidnapped. No worries. Archie, you stream at an ideal time for you, so I'm not complaining. That's fair. I mean, it might continue to be this. Like I said, it's one of the more convenient for me. I've been taking earlier stream slots for Channel 64 too, just because I do like just doing my stream and then being able to move on with my day. I don't like having, the biggest thing is just having something pending that I know I have to do later. My brain doesn't like that. It makes it hard to do other things. Also Aussie, and it's a very good time for me. I don't know if I've asked that before yet, sweet. Perfect. We're just gonna get a new audience. Nothing wrong with that. Or not new, but like, hey, that works. Like I said, I mean, it's probably one of the more reasonable times for me. Like, also consistency. Like, I can consistently tell you I'm not doing anything at 6 a.m. on a Saturday. I don't have anything planned other than this, probably. It is few and far between that I have something to do at 6 a.m. on a Saturday. So I can get up a little early and do this. Not only that, I kind of like the mornings too, because I think timeline-wise, I think that's when I'm more creative. I got a little bit of a little early spark in me. Not weighed down by the weight of the world. So I don't know. I like mornings. I think this tree might have to come down. I want to go to at least there. Let's go over one more. I know it's going to be wider than I think to make the inside reasonable. Because A-frames are actually kind of wide. It's going to be a wide boy. There it is. There it is, the very first, like, start of, like, I'm running out of things to say. Again, we got 10 minutes left on the radio, so that's perfect. That's perfect.
Fish drop very scary picture. Must have used at least 3 whole pens. I might be crazy, but it does look like the monster those campers described. It has fins and 3 eyes, and it looks like smelly fish, no offense. Not so sure it is coincidence. Sure glad to be safe here in St. Ripley. Fish have a soundboard, right?
If you've enjoyed any of that and you haven't watched the, so here's the upside downside. Upside downside is like, that radio is available for you to listen to whenever in clean format, and you get to listen to all the lore. However, it's going to be the background of these streams for a very long time. So you're going to hear it a lot anyways. So it's up to you. If you want to hear that enough to go... Is that my mouse? Why was that still moving? If you want to hear that again and listen to more of the lore like directly, it's out there. But also you're going to hear it every stream for a while. I wondered that with Wastes, but I also think part of that was just fatigue on my end because like I had listened to it so many times making it too. But in the reality, I think it was on like 3 Waste streams, maybe like 2 Channel 64 ones. Like, I think it's all right. The Scoutmaster's moving your mouse. I still don't know why he wasn't moving. Again, behind the scenes, I'm 90% sure that's probably just a creaking. I guess it could have been an armor stand, but it definitely moved, right? It made noises like it was moving. I don't know. I don't know. At least there's not like an actual like monster. I mean, we've got the here, what would do the we got like, you know, the t-shirt. They got the monster, their whole the whole camp branded around the monster. They got a little monster mask they sell and stuff. Like, ooh, there's a creepy monster around here, but at least we're safe. I don't think we have to worry about that. So that's nice. Even if Fish draws creepy pictures of it too, I mean, but we're good. We're safe, right? Okay, what? We've done so little. No. I think we're just gonna have to move this up here. I don't have a spot for it. Well, wait a second. Wait a second. We can do a little thinking. Let's see. Let's look at our picture with all of the notes. All 4 notes. Blue, spruce, cobble. Oh yeah, so cobble. That's what we... Okay, so... let's see. I want at least 3. Let's do 4. Let's do 4... A 4 wide walkway on the front and like 3 on the side. We could do 2 on the side. Let's do 2 on that side. And then we're gonna have to do 4 on this side though too, because we... Yeah, that'll work. Oh, this platform's gonna have to be so much bigger. Look at how tiny that house is. We're gonna have to go way that way. But we want this side to be wide. 1, because this is the viewing platform, and 2, because I want a hot tub back here. We can build the hot tub into the A-frame a little bit, but not crazy. Right, or safe for now. Yeah, exactly. We're fine. It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. There's nothing creepy happened. What the? That doesn't do what I thought it was gonna do. Interesting. Drop all, including hotbar. Move all. Why does it include hotbar though? Who would want that? Huh. I'm learning. This is one of the new additions to the pack. I mainly just throw in whatever Loki gives us. And then I learn about it and switch out what I need to later. Don't know why you would want to move the hotbar though. That's a little inconvenient in my book. Let's see. That looks like a good spot for an opening. Once again, what type of hot tub are you thinking? Ooh, I wasn't thinking fish living in it. Fish might come over and use it, but old one with algae. I like that. I'd never thought about that. An old hot tub with like a like algae and like a, what's it called? A lily pad in there would be really cool. Sweet, you might be onto something. That might be a good idea. Dave, it's just acacia. You'll be fine. In the before days. I definitely am late on this message and don't know what I've missed. I am not certain what that is referencing. I want another. Let's take this one out. That's not totally in the way though.
We have last catch of night on fishing line. Oh, hello, Loki.
Hi, Stowe.
Hmm.
Actually, I was hoping that
I don't want to cut these trees down yet.
He doesn't say much.
that's okay.
The lily pad would make it perfect.
I've been
Yeah.
waiting all night and listening to the radio. Why didn't all those callers listen to your advice?
I don't hear anything.
I know, right? They could have been seriously hurt. Anyways,
What?
back to the grind. Have a good one, Fish.
What just happened? I don't get it.
I can never understand.
So if anybody doesn't get the whole bit there of all the phone calls, Fish doesn't talk. It's called the fishing line. But Fish doesn't talk in videos. So people are calling into the Fish with increasingly worse situations, and Fish isn't going to answer ever. Or he does, and Loki's the only one that understands. I don't know yet. Probably typing in the chat. Dumb Channel 64 lore. I love it. This bed can move. Dave, it's okay, I guess. Yeah. Welcome in, Dave. Hello. What time is it, sweet Dave? What time is it in Australia right now? You seem to have picked a reasonable time, but I don't actually know what time it is. This is evening, correct? Evening to late evening? Because I think by the time I wake up is usually around when Dave is heading to sleep. We get a little bit of time here to chat, and then he goes to bed. And vice versa, really. You know, we are probably ought to figure out this front. What do I want to put in it? I don't have any notes. I definitely have another drawing because I remember seeing the storage on the side. Because I was going to put the storage in the side of the building. Like right here. And then you can just access the storage on both sides. And then the hot tub would be at the back. Ah, I'm missing a note. I'm so organized, I don't like missing stuff. We're gonna have to go figure that out. It is 10:30. You started about 8 p.m. Wow. You're right. That is kind of spot on timing for like checking out a stream. 8 p.m. That's like, what was primetime television? I don't actually know what that is. That sounds right. Is that primetime television? What's primetime? Who watches TV? Aw, we're one short. Let's do it. There we go. Okay. I am absolutely after this going to have to figure out where my notes are. Because we're 100% missing a note. And I don't like that. The whole point of this notebook was that I didn't lose my notes and I knew where everything was and I found all the pictures. We're missing one. Not me, but that is prime TV time. Yeah. Absolutely. Prime YouTube time. Prime streaming time. Okay. What are we at? Oh, this is it. This is the end. Now we done it.
Listening to The Big Fish. KCOD Radio. After dark. With your favorite pork stove. Tonight we had many great sponsors, including DB Soda's new Beef Root Beer. As Granny Beaverton say, little dirt don't hurt. We hope everyone continue to stay safe out there and stay the heck out of outer lands. Okay, love you, bye.
Missed the button. Oh, that light's been in the frame the whole time. I guess you can't see it because of the broken part anyways, but... It's almost gone. I have to finish it for the stream. The more times you hit the button, the more it's like chug, chug, chug. Okay. Let's Womp. Don't hit that button. Hit this one. We're on to something. I mean, we just have a platform here. But it's a great location. Oop, don't do that. It's a great location for the leaders of the camp. And there's a creeper. Please work. Yep, good. Oh no, I didn't put our bed back down. That's no good. Yep, of course I can't. Why would I think that I could? And I still can't. Alright, let's go to our camper. Splat. We haven't got a single piece of iron this whole stream. Oh hey, that reminds me. You know what else we didn't do? Use the objectives tab. We have Hey guys, we had a quest thing the whole time. My bad. Oh, you can't see it over the thing. I'm trying to fix my OBS for a sec. Yeah, we had tasks. We haven't done any of them. Maybe the Fishywata monster took your notes. I don't know where it's at. I apparently have to clean through my papers this weekend too. I don't wanna. Oh, and then there was another one for the door, because we did find the locked door. Find a key. Too busy with side quests. Yeah, too busy with chatting, but like honestly, like I said, not like progress doesn't have to be a big thing. This could be a setup for me to build between. It could not. I don't know. We might not do anything before the next stream. We might do a bunch of stuff. Or we might do a completely different, unrelated side quest. Like I said, I am working on the spy stuff, so that'll come soon. There we go. Definitely, if you're around next time, remind me about the quest tab, because I can definitely turn on the quests. But with that, I think, like, the radio's over. We've already hit over 2 hours. I think we've had a solid stream. Will do, yes. Remind me about the quest tab. That's pretty much always there. I usually prep quest stuff, and if it isn't, that's okay. I'll just let you know then. Reminder to turn on the quest tab for next time. Yes, thank you. Good job. Good job. Yep, nailed it. All right, that's it. Amazing start to a very awesome project. I'm so excited to continue this. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for being here. And if you missed the intro, it's not going to make as much sense on the outro, but it's prepping for KCOD radio to start. So you should still listen to it because it's great. I'll let it play through one time, same as we did with the old ones, and then we'll end the stream officially. Love you all. Bye.
Darn it. Fish, plug in those wires. Over there. Put that back. No, stop messing with the soundboard. Nope. Fish, where is the script? Here it is. Is this even done? You finished script, right? And prepared notes for guest correspondent? What does that sound? There's something in the station. Did you leave the door open again? Anything could have wandered in. What do you mean there's no door? I know station is outside, fish. We still have a front door. Oh, those pesky raccoons. Hide the spruce juice. They're so high up. How did they get up here? Well, we are already late, fish. Unmute the mic. Let's go on air. Wait, fish. Why is light red already?
We're experiencing technical difficulties. The featured broadcast should begin shortly.